right? We've had 9 states already go all in on school choice in 2 years. They're all red states with smarter political leaders with GOP trifectas, but almost 20% of states now have universal school choice. That is just huge momentum and good. That's why I say I hope that the teachers unions almost continue to overplay their hand, because it'll just mean that we notch more victories on the school choice front.
Corey, I'm glad to hear that about red states. I encourage people to move to those red states to enjoy a better life. But Democrats love their kids too, at least I think so, the ones they allow to be born. Why aren't they pushing these same things through their blue-run states?
Well, the Democrats are owned by the teachers unions. When we're talking about the politicians, Randy Weingarten's union, the American Federation of Teachers, contributed over 99.9% of their contributions politically to Democrats as opposed to Republicans in 2022. And it's been like that for over 3 decades. We have 30 years of data from Open Secrets showing that about 99% of their contributions every single campaign cycle go to Democrats. So the teachers unions are basically an arm of the Democratic Party, and they have been for a long time. But that doesn't mean the Democratic constituents don't care about their kids. You look at the latest Real Clear Opinion Research polling from this year, nationwide, finding that a supermajority of Republicans, Democrats, and independents support the concept of school choice. It just so happens that their leaders are controlled and owned, a wholly owned subsidiary of the teachers unions. But the constituents should have more power than the unions. Parents have more power in numbers, and they care about their kids more than anybody else. It's about time for Republicans, independents, and Democrat parents alike to push back against the system and get school choice nationwide.
Okay, so why don't these Democrat politicians tell the unions to go pound sand? I understand the campaign donations, and I'm not dismissing that. The campaign money's a big deal. I get that, but none of these Democrat politicians are going to say, hey, I don't want to lose the votes. My constituents are mad at me. Sorry, I can't do it.
That's just the nature of special interest politics, that the teachers unions, they are basically single issue voters. This is all they care about. And so parents need to make their kids' futures a single issue policy area as well. And until that happens, the unions are going to continue to win. But Democrats are starting to defect on the issue in some states. In Georgia and North Carolina, Democrat representatives in their houses have switched parties to the Republican Party. Misha Maynard out of Georgia and Tricia Cotham out of North Carolina. So hopefully the more that this pressure continues to mount from the bottom up from parents and the real constituents, more Democrats will defect against the union.
I love that. Corey, thank you so much, brother. Come back soon.
Thank you.
That's good news. 9 states already, school choice. And remember this, you can have Congress. You can have the presidency if you give me the school boards. If you could give me all the school boards next year and I had to give you every seat in Congress and the presidency, I'd take that deal like that without a moment of hesitation, and you should too. The Democrats have always understood that's where their real power lies. It's not in this law or that law. It's in educating the next generation to hate their country and themselves and their parents and to become communists. That's always been the power base of the Democrats. They get it. We have to start getting it too. I have great news. If you enjoyed that, I have a YouTube channel you can subscribe to. Whatever I do, it'll be right there on YouTube. So go subscribe today.